Hey, fourth grade, this is Mrs. Asherle, and today it's time for Module 1, Lesson 12. And we will be working on some multi-step word problems today using the standard addition algorithm, modeling with our tape diagrams, and then trying to figure out the reasonableness after we have used some rounding. So let's start off with sharing my screen for you. And here we go. Okay. I think I got this. All right, we're gonna estimate, then solve each problem, model the problem with a tape diagram, explain if the answer is reasonable. For number 1, I'll do part A, B, and C, so you guys can continue number 2 the same way, and number 3 as well. For the bake sale, Connie baked 144 cookies. Esther baked 49 more cookies than Connie. For part A, it says, about how many cookies did Connie and Esther bake? Estimate by rounding each number to the nearest 10 before adding. All right, this will be good. So we're going to look at what Connie did first. And Connie, she's the one who, let's see if I got this right. There we go. I'm going to use C for Connie. And with my tape diagram, I know that she baked 144 cookies. So, you know what? I'm going to write in the box because that's going to help. Okay, we know that she did at least 144 cookies. And when I look at that number, I'm going to write it off to the side to kind of work on my estimating here. Let's round this number. We're going to look at the tens and we're going to look at the ones to figure out if we're going to push that number up or keep it the same. So 5 and above, we give this number a shove. 4 and below, we let it go. So we're going to let it go. And that means that this is going to turn to a 0. And I'm going to have it rounded to 140. Well, it says that Esther also baked 100, or she also baked those cookies plus 49 more. So I know that Esther has the same amount here. I'm going to try to line that up so I know that she also baked the same amount, but also plus 49 more. So I'm going to look at that number 49, and if I'm going to give this number a shove, let's decide. I have the number 9, which is 5 and above. We're going to give this number a shove. That means we're going to round up to 50. So I'm going to place a 50 underneath here. And now I have estimated by rounding all those numbers. Let's show Esther with that extra amount. I know it's not as much. I guess I could have put it in the box, but that's supposed to be 49. And that's my tape diagram to show how I understand the numbers are bigger and smaller than the other. Okay, let's add up our estimating. Our rounding is 0 plus 0 plus 0. I have 4 plus 4, which is 8 plus 5 is going to be 13. I'm going to carry that 100 that I just created over there. Oh, geez. That's 100. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 hundreds. All right, let's get rid of this little my thought bubble over there, and let's write it in a nice statement so that we can understand it with a complete answer. Let's start with Connie and Esther. Oh my. That is Esther baked about 330 cookies. Make sure that's labeled there very neatly. Okay, so I have my first statement. Number 1A is now complete. Let's look at part B where it says exactly how many cookies. So that's the word exactly. How many cookies did Connie and Esther bake? Let's put those amounts together. So if we know that Connie baked 144 cookies, right? I'm going to point that out. Well, we also know that Esther baked at least that 144 as well, plus the 49 more. And when we're exact, we're going to do the exact numbers here. So let's do the addition. 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 9. I have 17. I'm going to carry my 10. So let's count by fours. 4, 8, 12, plus one more is 13. I'm going to carry my 100. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 hundreds. So my exact amount is 337 cookies. All right. So let's write down our statement. Connie and Esther, what did they do? They baked exactly 337 cookies. All right, very good. So now that we have those two amounts for part A and B, let's compare part A and B. Is your answer reasonable? Compare your estimate from A to your answer from B and write a sentence to explain your reasoning. Well, I'm going to look at those two numbers. In A, I got 330 cookies. And then in B, I got 337 cookies. And when I look at those two numbers, they're pretty close. It's not like I came up with 400 cookies and 302. Like, that's a big difference. So 330 and 337 are very close. Let's write, yes, my answer is reasonable. Reasonable. There we go. My answer A, which was 330, is very close to my answer B, which was 337. Okay, yes, my answer is reasonable. My answer A, 330, is very close to my answer B, 337. All right, it looks like there's quite a bit of writing there, but that's a good example of what you're getting into. So make sure when you go to write your answers for the next questions, be very thorough with it, just like my examples. All right, good luck to you guys. I hope you're having a really great week.